Everybody say they talk SEO, but you either talk little SEO or big SEO. You already know which one I do. Ha! Come on! What are they really talking about at the end of the day, man? It's beyond me. Now what we gotta get?
Money, money.
And what it's all about?
Money, money.
And what we living for?
Money, money.
And what we dying for?
Money, money.
Come on, let's get it go. Let's get it go. Let's get it go. Let's get it go. Let's get it. Yeah, here comes a kid with the black hat. Hold all your bets, here's where the white hat rests. Fuck your methods, I'ma step out on my own. About time I retaliate, get away from my throne. Keep the metadata, I'm organic, homegrown. You looking for the goodies, oops, wrong song. I've been holding back on these attacks for so long that I'ma use your IP and probably meet you at your home. Now, let's check the ARPS account and see who really bout it and who just chasing clout. I'm really not the one to do the capping and the faking. If I told you it's a plan, we got a goal, then I'ma make it yet. But see, here's what's funny to me. You just an oversized trash can for money to me. You got a pitch so weak, only dummies believe it. Don't gotta prove I'm the truth, you got eyes and see it. Go!
Money, money.
And what it's all about?
Money, money.
And what we living for?
Money, money.
And what we dying for?
Money, money.
Come on, let's get it go. Let's get it go. Let's get it go. Let's get it go. I'm the reason that you wanna hold a conference. Shame on my name for some gain, that's nonsense. All you hear is tick, tick, tick. I'm the bombers, blasted targets, and I'm not with the drama.
It's gonna take over.
Now put that in a diorama, comma, pause cause I wanna. I don't follow rules when the rules try to stop me. So I put that SEO on go, the top speed. And I bet your clients mad at you and not me. Anytime you gotta show results, you in the hot seat. Oh no, why, how is it this happened? That's the main question your customers all be asking. You the type to take a test and try to pass it. I'm the type to think the professor get all the answers. You probably better off if you become a dancer. Now move out my way cause I ain't giving no more chances.
Money, money.
And what it's all about?
Money, money.
And what we living for?
Money, money.
And what we dying for?
Money, money.
Come on, let's get it go. Let's get it go. Let's get it go. Let's get it go. Let's get it.
It's gonna take over.
Eastern Side Beats.
Presenting your one-stop shop for SEO and virtual assistant services. SEO, GMB, link building, content creation, web design, virtual assistants, and more. Junk removal SEO experts. The best white label platform for SEOs, agencies, and freelancers.
Hey guys, my name is William. In today's video, we're doing an SEO audit for a junk removal company. That's right, we're doing an SEO audit for a junk removal company. If you're new to the channel or you're this first time meeting me, my name is William. I'm the founder of Rank Fortress, rankfortress.com. I have over 20 years of SEO experience, and in today's video, I'm going to show you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and how to make some money and dominate your city for your niche. Let's dive right in. Good day to you, Shane. My name is William. I am going to be doing a video SEO audit for you, walking you through your entire website and what you can do to get better rankings in Sarasota for junk removal. So without further ado, because I know you definitely want to dominate your area, so I'm just trying to help you, give you some value and give you some pointers, things you can do to improve this so we can turn these yellows and oranges and reds to green. Because right now you're only dominating about 38% of the area. And I could imagine, let's say you're getting 40 phone calls a month. If you're getting 40 phone calls a month at 40% basically coverage area, imagine how much more you could be getting if you covered the entire map, because you're literally losing about 60% of the coverage area. So we want to help you with that. We're going to go ahead and walk through this SEO audit for you. And if you have any questions, just reply back to my email and I'll gladly help you. So first off, I can scroll down usually at the bottom. This website is built by Junk Removal Money, which is going to be a SEO in the junk removal space. I'm going to take a look at this website, see if he put it on Duda. I hope he did not, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and look. Built with is the tool I use to see what a website is built with. Why I say I hope not in Duda is because a lot of times they struggle. Sometimes they don't. Lo and behold, yes, it's in Duda. I have ranked about 4 websites on Duda. So in your case, I may tell you to leave this on Duda, only because, I mean, you're already covering about a 40% area. You are in the top 5 in that 40% area. So my goal with you would be to leave it where it's at. Not going to have to change it over WordPress. And then we're going to work on adding a bunch of content in the proper structure and the proper backlinks to get you ranking and dominating Sarasota, Florida. So what does that look like? So, I mean, you have a good bit of content, and I've seen Junk Money do this and a couple other people do this. I have another friend that does this. When I look at a website, I generally am not, when I go to services, I'm not looking for the city, right? And a lot of guys will do this because they're trying to keyword stuff. And if I click on it, it's like, you know, water damage removal, Bradenton, Florida. Well, if you actually properly siloed the content on the website, you wouldn't have to do all that. So properly, siloed content, I'll show it to you, but generally you want residential services, commercial services, and if you do demo and if you do dumpster rentals, stuff like that, this is not nearly enough content if you want to dominate that area. Then I don't see any blogs. Then you have your cities over here. That's where you'd put your cities. You would not put your services here. And I've seen someone else do this. They always go services and then they go cities. And then they'll go cities and then they'll go services. It's not the way I'm going to do it. It looks like when I build a site, don't think of it as I should build it for SEO. It's I should build it for my clients and what will give me the best click-through rate or conversion rate. So when I go as a client and I go on services, I don't want to see all these cities. I go to cities, I don't want to see a bunch of services. It's very confusing to someone's brain. So we don't want to do that. We want to properly silo it. Properly siloing is like this. As you see, we have the main pillar, or if you will, the hub, junk removal services. Then you got residential, commercial, demo, eco-friendly. Then if we had dumpster rentals, we'd have them in there too. Locations we serve, and then walkway, blog, contact us. Now, another thing, if we build a website, we always want the call now or book a call button to follow us in a sticky menu. And as you can see, as soon as I scroll, I lose it. I also always want to test out my forms at least once a month because a lot of times these forms can get broke. I love the coloring. I love the branding about the website. It pops. That's why I always want text us, call us. I love that. But I would really want a text us, call us button following me everywhere on this website. Click to call, that works, services, all this. You know, I don't like the fact that one image is here, one image is here. That once again shows whoever built it wasn't looking at the look and feel and the CRO and conversion rate of the website, because those sort of things people do pay attention to. Look at this. This is all good. Google reviews. This whole area, just if they actually use, this is a widget that they're using. If they would just actually do it a different way, we actually do it either via a different widget, or we'll hand code it in and then it'll be in here. This is a common Ninja widget. We don't ever have that issue of loading like that when we use WordPress. It's probably unique to Duda. I don't know, because I don't use Duda. I don't build websites in Duda. Then they have this map here, inconspicuous. They don't need to have that map there. If they want to put a map there, they should put, your SEO should put and embed your actual map like this. All right. Affordable junk removal service in Sarasota, great. All these should be actually created as pages and then linked to their appropriate pages. Email us. Once again, like I told you, these forms are basically useless. I would never have them there. I know what they're doing with this. It's, you know, Sarasota, then they go driving directions from Bradenton to Sarasota. That's an old school tactic, black hat SEO, and no one uses it, nor does it work. Dump shakers, then they have obviously the embedded map here. Then what's this map for? Remove it, you know. This is with Mapbox, and I know it's a, if you will, gray hat SEO technique. It's not working. Let's look at this. You know, call us. That's great. We want to look at this. This phone number should be click to call, and it's not. Cities we serve, underneath that's completely blank. Services completely blank. Then you have your phone number. They always put their backlink down here, which honestly, it's not helping you. It's helping them. Junk money, removal money. Lewis, Ronnie, all of them do the same thing. Everybody I've ever seen in, you know, many SEOs do it. Like I said, as far as content, we want to silo it different. Then if I'm going to look at your website, I could also say, just based on this, you probably got maybe, if you wanted to count all these pages, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, let's say 30, 40 pages on this entire website. If it had a sitemap properly done on it, which I doubt it will because I've already looked at it, it's got maybe 30 pages. But if the sitemap was put in there and it was actually submitted to Google like it should be, this is one of the things you'd wind up seeing is like post. So we have over 556 blogs, and then we also have over 59 pages. We have over 600 pages of content on this website, and we dominate a good, huge area. I mean, we're in Ottawa. We dominate 10 plus mile radius. Top 3, whole map is green. Okay, so that's the first thing. Besides the content and everything, the main thing I'm going to say is the content, but then we're going to look at the backlinks. Okay, you have your address shown, which is good. Debris removal service, I would have want this set up as a junk removal service because the actual primary niche that you're in is junk removal, not debris removal. Awesome. If you're not doing it, and we'll look for this, but if you're not doing it, you need to be posting on social media on a daily basis. And I look over here, replying to your reviews. You know, you're doing that, but it's basically, you know, a generic response. It's basically the same response almost every time, but a little different once in a while. Thank you so much for the great review. You know, it's probably 3 or 4 different types of responses, but you always want to make it look unique. Then if we look down here, you only have Twitter and Instagram. Or do you not have Facebook? Do you not have YouTube? And if you do, they should be down here. They should all be linked. And I would tell you at minimum use YouTube, because YouTube is owned by Google, second largest search engine. Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Twitter, not so much. If you have it, great, put it on there, but don't concentrate on it. You have Dump Shakers Facebook. It's not on here. It's not on here because it's not in the schema, and it's not listed on the website, and it's not on your Google My Business listing. Same thing very likely with Yelp. You have it, but you're not, you know, probably not listening. You're not listening LinkedIn. So we want all that optimized on your Google My Business listing. Now if we go over your backlinks, we'll notice, I mean, traffic wise, organic website traffic, you have 0. Big 0. So let's look at this backlink wise. I mean, I'm using, this is a tool called SEMrush. It literally shows 0 traffic. Organic traffic. What is organic traffic? So if I was to put in, for example, I'm going to change my IP address to Sarasota, Florida, where you're at. Sarasota, Florida. So if I type in junk removal near me, what most people concentrate on is maps or sponsored maps, and you're not even in the top one. Okay, so Sarasota, and you're not even here. That's number one. Number two, I would be advertising on Yelp. This right here where it says the best top 10 junk removal in Sarasota, these are all sponsored results. And if you're not there, I would definitely be there. Dump Right, College Hunks, Junk King. So you're not there, I would definitely be there. It's cheaper than Google Ads. You're not here, 1-800-GOT-JUNK's there, Stand Up Guys are there, Armor Junk Removal, Junk King, Load Up, Yelp once again. This is Stand Up Guys link. This is a government link. You're never going to beat the government there, but Sarasota Junk Removal, and then ads once again. So you're not in the top here, and you're not in Google Maps in the top 3 here. If we open up more places, we'll kind of see where you're at. Junk King, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're sitting right outside of the top 3 in Sarasota. Dump Shakers is there. It looks like you have 2 locations. Personally, I would never do that because you're going to confuse Google, and that could also cause you to get a suspension. Because this one right here is not the one that I audited, but this is Dump Shakers, only has 1. And the address is not shown. And let's see, is it the same address? 347 is this one. Yep, same one. So, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's in spot 4. This one's in spot 7. This one's the older one, has more links, has more authority, has more reviews. So I personally would merge this one into this one or delete that one altogether because I don't want it screwing around with my rankings on this one. So that one's in the top 7. Then if we go back over here, we go your backlinks. And a lot of SEOs will send you this report and say, oh my God, look at all these keywords you're ranking for. That's cool and all, but if I actually remove anything not in page 1, you'll see very fast you're not on page 1 for nothing, which is exactly why you have no organic search. Okay, then if I go over your backlinks, I look at your backlinks and I say, okay, what type of backlinks are being created for you by junk money, to see if they have any authority, what country they're coming from, etc. A lot of times guys will outsource their off-page SEO or their SEO in general because it's cheaper to outsource it to someone in the Philippines or in another country. But what winds up happening is you wind up getting, if you will, backlinks from other countries, and you'll see that as soon as this gets done loading. It's going to take a little bit of time to get loaded, but once it does, you generally wind up seeing, if you will, referring domain names. We go on referring domain names, and you'll see, like, this is a country, Netherlands, United States. This is really good. This is actually better than I was thinking because I actually audited a bunch of sites. I audit a bunch every week, and most of the time you don't see this many United States. It's usually a bunch of foreign countries. Netherlands, France, Russia, India, UK, area, Netherlands, Hong Kong, Brazil, Germany, Italy. So I would personally get rid of anything that's not based in the United States, personally. If you look at most of these and a lot of these, some of these are PBN networks or black hat SEO. I would get rid of every one of those. Anything like this, I'd get rid of it. This is going to be a citation. Some of these are going to be citations, but other ones that are not, I'd get rid of them. He literally has not one press release in here. And he has very few, not even a handful of citations. So first thing I'd want to do is get citation listings, directory listings, and press releases. If you actually looked at some of like my clients like this one, and if I put him in here, you'd wind up seeing a bunch of press releases. These are all press releases. Almost all of them are in the United States. and all are very trustworthy websites and news websites, and I do directories and citations and YouTube stacks and podcasts like Spotify and those sort of backlinks for podcasts. So, but that's what you're looking at as far as backlinks. And once again, we go over here to your rankings. And I know most people will send this over to you, and SEO will send it to you, and you'll be like, oh my God, it's so fucking amazing because you're in the top, you see all the green. But numbers wise, what people need to look at, yeah, you're in the top 5, but you're not even covering 50% of the map. Then I also, well, how long have you been doing SEO? Have you been doing SEO? If you've been doing SEO and this is the way the map looks, you're losing 62% of this entire map is not even in the top 3. So this is why you're losing. You're not getting any organic traffic whatsoever. So I would want to take this map. First thing we do is we work on everything that's yellow, everything is orange and red. We turn this entire thing green. Then once that happens, then we expand this out. This right here is in a 10-mile radius. And then once I get this ranked, and I'll send this report over to you, don't worry about it. But after that, I then expand this map out further. Now, once I expand that out further, that's going to cover about double the area. It's going to wind up going up to about a 20-mile radius. And this is going to take about an hour and a half to get to either way. But if you did this is about an hour drive from bottom to top, from side to side. But that's what I'd wind up doing. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is William. I'm the owner and CEO of Rank Fortress. This is my wife, Rowena. And we have a team, big team here in the Philippines. And if you ever want to do an office tour, just click on office tour and you can walk through and see the entire facility. You ever want to speak to me, just click speak to William or reply back to this email and I'll answer any questions you have. I do have a lot of free resources I give away as well as these SEO audits. But if you want to see what's included in the package, if you go over here to SEO and go to local SEO, I guarantee top 3 rankings under the premium SEO package. It's normally $1,100 a month. I'm giving it away for $8.95 a month. If you're not in the top 3 and I don't cover that entire area and it's not completely green, I will refund all your money, or I pause your billing and work for free till it is. Alright, so what's included in that package is going to be everything that I'm about to show you, which is the Advanced G-Stack, Cloud Stack, Infinity Loop, SEO Fortress, YouTube Stack, Podcast Stack, Image Stack. If you click on any of these buttons, you can see the sample reports right here, and you can click on them and just see what is something look like and the deliverable. So for example, this is a Cloud Stack. Looks pretty simple, but it gets the job done. All of these things are assets for what we're trying to accomplish, which is get you ranked and then the top 3 in that huge area. So if you have any questions, like I said, all you got to do is feel free to reach out to me. Click speak to William, book a call, or reply back. I'm going to be sending this SEO audit over to you along with a game plan of what you need to do to start ranking, because what we would then do if you came on board with us at Dump Shakers, for example, we would take this and we're going to turn this entire map green. Once this is green, we're going to expand out as far as you want to go. However, all of my SEO efforts are going to be concentrated on anything that's not green. It'll be on yellow, oranges, and reds. And essentially all off-page press releases and content will do the same. So once again, if you'd like to talk to me, simply reach out to me, click speak to William, and I gladly help you. And I appreciate you so much in your time. You have a great day.